Welcome to the channel, Bookish Travels, where we explore days and discover books. Now recently you may have seen a video of me going to a very old vintage bookshop, and at the end of that video you saw a bag with books in it. So today I thought I would share with you what books they are, and they're in a particular theme, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail. They're all Agatha Christie. Books I've got are quite battered, as you can tell. I've got one pan one, but the rest are Fontana covers, and I absolutely adore the Fontana covers. They're wild, wacky and amazing. So let's start with the pan one, and we've got a nice special one at the end. So the pan one is, they do it with mirrors, and you could tell it's old because of all this yellowing on the page, but you can also tell it's been well read because it opens really well. And I don't like fighting with a book to read just to read it, and so yeah, it's fabulous. The next one is Taken at the Flood, and what I might do at the end of this, because the covers are gorgeous, is take some close-ups and then show you. But yeah, this one looks a bit like it's got some, it's been wet or something, but it's quite thin. We have The Body in the Library next. I don't care if I've got doubles at home. I honestly haven't checked. I just got them home and put them on my shelf, and honestly I didn't check. Sorry, the wind is picking up. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to hold this because my stupid tripod fell over and now it won't stand. Well, what do you expect? It was £1 from the pound shop, so hey ho. Anyway, the next one is Crooked House. And I have to admit, it's not one of my favourite adaptations. But so they all lived together in a crooked little house. Towards Zero is another one. It's got a rotting fish on it. So yeah, I want her to hang. Oh, I do so want her to be hanged. Later, after the old lady died, Luke felt bound to take over where Miss Pinkerton had unwillingly left off. And this one is Murder is Easy. And yeah, cat die, a dead canary, and a rather creepy crawly. Now the next one, it's a bit gruesome, and it's a Caribbean mystery. If you know this story and you have read it, you've read there's like mentions of voodoo and stuff in there, but it's rather gruesome. Now that we're coming to a bit of a thicker book, and it's The Labour of Hercules. I really like this orange, and that black blob there is a glove, and yeah, there's like a Trojan army kind of man at the back. I don't think I read this one actually, but yeah, it's quite a lot thicker than the others. Now if you did watch the video, you'll see me that I went upstairs and showed you a quick brief look at some vintage and collectible Agatha Christie's, and I looked at them and I saw Death on the Nile, and I really wanted it. It was a first edition, but yeah, I had to put it down sharpish because it was quite expensive. But what I could afford, and I really liked the cover, and I'd not seen it before, is this Agatha Christie Endless Night one. This is not a first edition. It does have some wear on the pages, and this is a book club edition. I'm not sure if it was the Murder Club that Agatha Christie was in. I think she formed it, but it said it's the book club. So I really like it. I loved the cover. I do know the story, and yeah, I'm really happy with this one. Just thought it would be interesting that I hold these books whilst I was out on a walk rather than indoors. So I hope you enjoyed it.